Alright, here be Captain America 32, me mateys. This is the final issue of this volume of the series, as well as the final issue written by Robert Kirkman. Great little run by him, 4 issues long. And they made an action figure based on this cover. They did a Red Skull Man in this blue and red armour he is wearing, complete with this dagger thing that he is holding. Even though he doesn't wear this on the inside, and there is no dagger in this comic. This look, it is only on the cover. Previously on Captain America has started dating his ex, Rachel Diamond, again. But it turns out she was in league with Red Skull Man. But in the end, she loved Captain America too much to betray him. And you'll see this issue that we are not shitting all over Rachel Diamond's character. Red Skull Man, he has just snapped Rachel Diamond's neck as the unsuspecting Captain America arrives at her apartment for their date. And wasting no time whatsoever, we are straight in with the fighting between the hero and his nemesis. This issue is mostly Captain America fighting Red Skull Man, and it is really fantastic. Robert Kirkman, he isn't doing some epic Red Skull Man revenge scheme or some long-term evil plan. He's not trying to do the definitive Red Skull Man story. He's just doing a comic where Captain America fights his arch enemy. There is the added bit of emotion in that Captain America believes that Red Skull Man has killed Rachel Diamond, which obviously adds a bit more emotional gravitas to this fight, even if it is by the end a fake out. One thing that is odd about Red Skull Man, even though he is meant to be Captain America's main bad guy, it's actually Baron Zero who killed Bucky Man, and Dr. Fatness who killed the lass from Revenge. Me point being, Red Skull Man, he hasn't really killed anyone important to Captain America. There's not really that sort of personal connection there. Not that that is a requirement. It is more so an unusual thing to note for what is meant to be his arch nemesis and the embodiment of true evil. So yeah, really, really good fighting, well told action, you feel the hits and stuff, and this is all without it trying to be the ultimate showdown between the two. Red Skull Man, he has a suit of armour that is not the one he was wearing on the cover, but they made a toy of this one too. He stole this armour from s.h.i.e.l.d. And that is another thing with Red Skull Man. I think giving him a suit of armour like this is the right choice to make him a formidable threat to Captain America. Even if you are gunning with the canon that at this point Red Skull Man's body is a cloned copy of Captain America's body with the Super Army Soldier steroids in it. Well, the armour, it gives Red Skull Man that little bit more of an edge to make Captain America fighting him a bit more of an uphill struggle. With that said, I think by this point, everyone at Marvel had forgotten that Red Skull Man was supposed to have a copy of Captain America's body. Really, really good fight though. You know what? This is probably my favourite Captain America versus Red Skull Man fight. It is straightforward and to the point, and it doesn't get bogged down or carried away trying to hammer home their philosophical differences or why they are polar opposites. So Red Skull Man, he seems to win the fight by bringing down a building on top of Captain America. Then we have our reveal, that is that Rachel Diamond is alive, and she was never Rachel Diamond. It was T-1000 Rachel Diamond. She is a robot copy, and I will come on to her relationship with Captain America in a bit. But right now, we get to see Rachel Diamond bot kick Red Skull Man's arse. The robot, it was based on Rachel Diamond's personality too well, and her love for Captain America, and her dedication to doing the right thing. It overwhelmed the programming that Red Skull Man had inserted to make her loyal to him. And then s.h.i.e.l.d. show up to give us some answers to what's going on. All that stuff we saw with the robot and Captain America being like soulmates and best friends. Well, right at the end, the real Rachel Diamond shows up, and her and Captain America share the exact same level of chemistry together. They are like written identical to how him and the robot were written. So, in my opinion, all those scenes with the robot version, they kind of count as how these two characters are to each other. I read most of the scenes as just being Rachel Diamond anyway. Their relationship is treated so faithfully and well in this story, and that is the end. I have said each part that I strongly recommend this run. At only 4 issues, you can read this in like an hour and enjoy the hell out of it. This is the best Captain America run from what I consider the modern day. There is no ham-fisted political points or desperate screeds about the writer's personal agendas. It is good, old-fashioned superhero comics, and it remains the only real time they have done something with Captain America's book that truly does call back to the Marky Mark run. 7 thumbs up, no contest.